What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Got another video for you.
That's right, you guys. We truly appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. This is now like week 7, and you guys are still rocking with us. We truly appreciate it. Before we get started, though, we do want you to hit that subscribe button right down low, and make sure you hit the thumbs up if you like it, and thumbs down if you didn't. We appreciate all comments, good or bad. That's the only way that we can strive for greatness.
True that.
And we do have another voice that's going to be reading the questions today, and it's my wonderful daughter-in-law, Tasia. So, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Well, let's jump right in, because these are some good, deep questions. So, we got to put a little thought in this one. All right, let's roll.
Okay. My dude watches a lot of porn. I don't mind the porn when it's the two of us, but when I come home from work and he's watching without me, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Men, help me to understand, why is porn so addicting?
Ooh, that's your question. Why is it?
Okay, let me answer this from a man's perspective. I hope I can, address this for at least all of us. Men watch porn because of fantasies. They want to try some of these things that they see on these movies. That's no lie. Whether it be certain positions or multiple women. So men, it's a fantasy thing. They're living in a fantasy world. So they basically are watching these porn movies to get ideas and hopefully can live some of these fantasies out in real life. That's my opinion. I think that we watching.
But he was watching it with her and without her. He's
watching it with her, as a couple thing, so they both can be turned on. But at the same time, he could be watching it without her so he can get
some
tips. Yeah, some tips, some pointers. A tutorial thing. Yeah, he's a tutorial thing.
Well, girl, watch yours at work on your phone in the bathroom on your break. She gotta get tips too. He can't be great and she ain't great.
But should she be upset or should she be bothered that he's watching porn without her?
Would you be upset if I was watching porn without you?
No, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't think it wouldn't bother me because I don't think you would be doing it and getting off. That's how I feel about it, truly. I don't think you would be doing it and getting off. I think you would be doing it to hopefully to pick up some tips.
Oh well. So. Okay, well, no, I wouldn't be watching it by myself, but it's not about us. It's about them. So,
yeah.
So
but that's why I think guys watch it.
Well, I hope he answered your question. Why I was so addicted, because I don't know. Anyway, next question.
How do you truly heal from infidelity? Once trust has been violated, how do you look at that person the same way again?
That's hard. That is really hard. Infidelity is really something that's hard to heal from. I mean, I don't care how hard you try. I don't care how hard you put it behind you. I mean, I think it's just over time is how you get past that. It takes time. I think that's something that basically has to heal itself. Because no matter how you try to fix it or, you can forgive, but of course we don't forget. But it's always going to be there, so it's a healing. I mean, it's a time, it's a process, basically.
I think for men, this is my opinion, I think for men it would be harder to get past it because, like we said in a past video, when a woman cheats, she's giving a part of her heart, her soul to this individual. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some freaks out there who just, have sex with anybody. But in a relationship like a couple or a married couple, when a woman cheats, the man is thinking that she really has feeling for this guy. So the husband or the male in that relationship is gonna, always be in the back of his mind. And at the same time, if this do happen in your relationship and something you want to work on, there's nothing wrong with counseling. Counseling, it truly can help because counseling allows you to get things off your chest, and also allows you to address the individual in a neutral environment, and also teaches you how to speak to that person about the subject.
Exactly, and how to deal with it. And that's someone that's not your friend, not your family member, that's not biased, you know, basically just somebody else that can help you get through it. So yeah, I agree.
But for me personally, I think if Lady Doctor just cheat on me, although I love her with all my heart, it's gonna hurt. You know, I don't know if I will stay, if I will leave, I will want to work our relationship out. But at the same time, every time, you know, we're in the bed, you know, we're being intimate, you know, and I'm, you know, making love to her, I'm in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, you know, was he doing it like this? Did she tell him, you know, do this? Was she hold him a certain way?
That goes both ways, though. You know, women think the same thing. You know, you could be, I mean, laughing. It don't even have to be something intimate. You could be laughing. We could be laughing, and all of a sudden that pops up in the woman's head, and like, did he laugh with her like that? You know, did he? You know, we could be eating. Did he bite his burger like that in front of her? But you know, it's the little things for us women too, you know.
Yeah, you're right. But I think men, in my opinion, men can't understand it like a woman.
They can't accept it.
We can't understand it.
No, you can't accept it.
We don't understand it. But
anyway, next question.
But yeah, if it's something you really want to work on, there's nothing wrong with counseling. You know, a lot of people say, you know, I want to go to counseling. Counseling, they can help me out. Counseling do work. They there for a reason. It helps.
It does, definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Next question.
And then wait though. And then also, when there's infidelity, sometimes, you know, get to the root of the problem. What caused that person, you know, to cheat?
True.
It's not just you cheated and that's it. You know, you have to get to the root of things.
Yeah, something led you in that direction.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know, and fix that issue.
That is so true.
You did
it.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, next.
How do you determine if the love is real or not?
For me, I think once you start thinking about that person on a daily basis, you can wait to tell that individual how your day went, or this funny story you heard, or something interesting you saw. You know, if this person crosses your mind, you know, morning, noon, and night, you know, that's, you know, you have strong feelings for that person. You know, even if y'all just dating, you have strong feelings for that person. So once that person is your main focus point, you might be in love.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you on that. I feel like, you know, when your phone rings and it's that person on the phone and you get butterflies, to this day, I'm not gonna lie, I still get butterflies from you. I mean, it's so damn cocky.
No, go ahead.
So anyways, I still get butterflies, you know. When you always thinking about that person, everything that you do in your mind, you want to include that person in it. When you feel like you just can't be without that person, you know that the love is real. You know, when you hear that person's voice or just anything, when that person hurt, you hurt. You know, when that person's happy, you're happy. When you see that person smile, it makes your day. That's love. That's what I think.
Can you fall in love too quickly?
No, I don't think there's a time limit on love. You know how you feel about someone. You know, people. Now, I don't know about that whole love at first sight thing. I don't know about that, but I mean, I've never seen nobody and said, yeah, I'm in love, you know, but
No, go ahead, finish.
Oh.
Go ahead, cause
I'm to my real love.
I got an answer. Go ahead, tell your answer. I got an answer.
I don't think there's no time limit on love. I don't.
And I agree with you on that. I don't think there's a time limit on love. You know, once you start, you know, to spend time with that person, you know, like she said, there's no time limit on love. It can be within that first week, and it grows stronger. You know, you have a great, you know, strong feeling for that person, but over time it grows stronger. So there's no time limit on love. It can be 1 week, it can be, you know, 2.5 years, you know, but there's no time limit on it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's a time limit.
Yeah. Next question.
How do you become best friends in a relationship and not keep it all hubby and wifey all the time?
In a relationship, you don't mind.
Okay.
In a relationship, husband and wife, it's gonna be that every day. You know that's something that's gonna happen every day. Best friends is something that happens on its own. You can't force to be best friends. Once you start, and I hate to say it, I don't hate to say it, but like us, we dress alike. We wear similar stuff. We have the same interests. We actually can finish each other's sentences. We know what each other want to eat that day without even asking that person. It happens over time. It's just spending time with each other, doing things together, and growing together. Best friends isn't something you can force or make. Exactly. It just happens over time, in my opinion.
Exactly. And I think to it also is like, it comes with, when it's just hubby and wifey, it's when things are divided. When my husband is doing that and going that way, and my wife is doing that and going that way. What I mean by that is when you're not doing things together. You're only being husband and wife in the house. We are husband and wife in the house. We're boyfriend and girlfriend outside the house. We're best friends on the domino table. Everything we do it together. And I think that's how we became best friends, because of the same interests, the same likes, or whatever. And, I just think that it's how you do things, But when you start to click, and if you can go out with your significant other, and anywhere, yeah, true, then that's different. He can be with all his homeboys, and I roll with him and still have a good time, and they treat me like I'm one of the dudes as well, and he can be with me with all my cousins, female cousins, and they, it's just how you vibe together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And she has some great female cousins. I love y'all cousins. I love y'all.
It's because you saw them today.
No, I love them.
Don't do my people.
Next question.
How do you discover your love for someone, and what does it take?
Discovering your love is something that's going to happen naturally. That's another thing, like I just say where I go. It's something you can't force. It's something you don't, go looking for. It's going to happen naturally. If you're going looking for love, you can look for 18 years and never find it. Mm-hmm. Be patient. Love is going to come to you, but at the same time, you have to be accepting of love. You can't have your standards or your goals too high. You got to be open and allow certain people to come into your life so you can find your true love. Don't block everyone out
because you're looking for a certain type of person. Because sometimes your type may not be their type.
That is so true.
So sometimes you have to love who loves you. You know what I mean. Don't why you laugh.
But do you hear yourself sometimes when you get saying stuff? But I know you're saying.
But you understand what I'm saying? I don't. You laughing, but this is like funny. Serious though. Okay. It's like real serious.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, you discover love because you are accepting. You deny the people that love you because you're looking for this certain thing or this certain in someone that may not be for you. So what's for you is for you. So I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm not saying like go for trash, but
don't lower your standards. But
don't lower your standards, but be realistic.
Be realistic.
And yeah, be realistic. I ain't gonna go too much deeper in that. But go ahead. Next I'm sorry.
I'm in a relationship with someone, but I'm still sleeping with my ex. Oh. I have feelings for both. I'm torn because I want them both. Please help.
First of all, you can't have both.
Exactly.
And if you're sleeping with your ex is an ex for a reason. I know you're going to say that because I know how you think. Your ex is an ex for a reason.
So you stole my line?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Don't go backwards. You can't move forward by going backwards. If the guy you're with or the woman you're with isn't who you're truly in love with, okay, maybe you need to let them go as well and focus on find someone that's compatible to you. But never go backwards. Never go backwards because like I said, your ex is an ex for a reason. Something happened in your relationship that for some reason y'all not together anymore. don't keep going and reliving that same mistake over and over again.
And then not only that though, the thing of it is if you in a relationship with someone else, first of all, you don't even have no business sleeping with your ex. I mean, that's already causing problems. So it's
nasty.
not. Yeah, it is nasty. Don't do that. You know, because if that person finds out, just imagine a hurt and a pain that you could be causing. You know, so if this person is your ex, y'all broke up for whatever reason, and y'all didn't get back together, you've met someone else, apparently you care for that person as well because you're still with that person. You need to choose, basically.
But
so,
that they can't care for that person too much if they're still sleeping with their ex.
yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true.
so
But they say they want both.
you can't have both. I tried it. You can't have
You
both.
did?
No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
What?
But no. You got to be, you got to be committed to one. You got to put all your energy and effort into one person, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, honestly. So, I mean, we joke, we play, but when it comes to faithfulness, we all for it. We don't play those games. Right?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Next
question.
I'm in a relationship with a very jealous person. Recently, we've become engaged. I'm not sure if this is truly what I want, but I do love this person. However, I'm always being accused of doing something that I'm not doing. I find myself explaining all the time and I hate it. What advice can you give me?
Run. Get out now. Stop the engagement. Don't do it. First of all, if I understand you may love this person, but jealousy leads to controlling leads to abuse, and let it go. I mean, you may love that person. Get out while you can. I mean, no, that's too much. That's too much. Especially trying to explain something that you're not doing. That's stressful. No relationship. Love is not stress. You know, you and being engaged, you done said yes and took, accepted this. No, don't do it because you can't enter a marriage with problems. Once you get married, that does not fix your problems. It only becomes worse. You only become basically saying, now I'm in it for the long run. Get out now.
Let me
Why you laughing though? I'll keep it real.
Right out the bat, your first thing you said out your mouth was run.
Get out, yeah.
But let me say, and I agree with some stuff you said, but
not all of it.
Not all of it, but at the same time, if the jealousy is growing, stronger and stronger, over time, if he has a reason, don't get me wrong, it's not right for him to be
It says he.
Yeah,
I know, but is it a female or a male that sent the question?
Okay, if that person has a reason to be jealous, I can see his or her, point. But if this person don't have a reason to be jealous, if you haven't done anything, in your relationship, I would say before you consider truly getting married to this person, think about it. If you have to reconsider it, hold off, or go to counseling again, do that because, like she said, and I totally agree. If y'all can't fix the problem or solve it now, it does become a controlling issue. And matters are gonna get worse. It's gonna be to the point where you can't even go around your family, your friends. You can't hang out by yourself. You have to let this person know when you go in the store, how long it took you to get to the store, when you got back, how much gas you put in the car, how many miles on the vehicle. It gets worse over time.
That's terrible. I don't want to live like that.
And it can be very stressful. So if it's if you didn't cause a reason for this person to be jealous, they just been jealous on their own. Yeah, reconsider it.
And then, but also in the question, that person said that we just recently got engaged, but I don't know if that's what I want. If you're having second thoughts, get out. Point blank. Period. Don't even go into it because no. I agree with you. It's just some of the words and the way you expressing yourself. I agree with you though. But if you doubting it and you really the person that sent the question, I don't think the person is happy. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, if you guys explain yourself all the time in a jealous relationship, that's very true. You can't. It's almost to the point. I don't know their situation, but jealousy can, you know, control who you talk to, when you talk to someone, how long you talk to someone, what you wear outside the house.
Love isn't jealous.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying jealousy has so many different faces on it, you know. So I agree with what you said, but it's just the way you answered it. All right, I hope that helped, you know.
Yeah, I hope so. But
Next question. Next question.
My girl complains about everything I do, even when I'm trying to be romantic. It's like everything I do is wrong. It's getting to the point I don't want to try anymore. What should I do?
So this is from a man. He said his girl's getting, you know.
Okay.
I think, excuse me, fellas, try picking her brain. You know, try to, you know, get inside her head, see what she do, like, and, you know, and you know, go in that route. You know, you can't, you know, please everyone. You know, for instance, if you try and set up something, a date, something special, whatever, on, you know, on your own terms, it might be one-sided. Find out what she like as well. You know, try to be. How can I put it? Try to.
I don't know, but
No. I'm serious. Try to see what what she like. You know, cause everything can be a problem. She can't be in disagreement about everything. She has to like something.
she's a complainer.
But even complainers have some things they like. You know.
Apparently, she don't like nothing he doing. He
Maybe
said everything he's doing.
Okay, maybe he's doing the wrong things.
Like what though? But he's trying.
Yeah, he's trying, but maybe he's trying all the wrong things. Look, you know what I'm saying? I give him an A for trying.
Maybe he's not for her then.
Or maybe she's not for him.
Or maybe right. So my answer to that is, I'm not gonna answer on the male's part. I'm gonna answer to the female. If your man is doing every effort and trying and putting his heart into it, even being romantic, and you still complaining about it, eventually he's gonna stop. And he's gonna give all of that to someone else that can appreciate it. So I'm gonna need you to get it together and stop complaining. I mean, if he trying, I mean, come on now. You complain even when he trying to be romantic. So I really don't know what he's doing that's not pleasing you, but I mean, let him know what you want. Let him know what you like, but don't complain. Don't shoot his ego down. He trying, you know. Once you tear a man's ego down, it's over.
And some women, you know, they complain about when a guy don't try, don't do anything, you know, that's a problem. But then at the same time, when guys are trying, you know, pouring their heart out and, you know, making big plans and got all this set up, then you still complain. Come on, you gotta meet us somewhere halfway or something. Give us something.
I agree. And I'm all for the sisters, but this one, girl, get it together.
Next question.
As a non-married couple, would y'all suggest to share everything in be as one?
That really depends. If you're living under the same roof, y'all living together, yeah. I mean, share as far as, the bills, the groceries, everything. I think, you know, because y'all are playing married, so, you know, do what married people do. But if y'all live in separate houses and have your own things going on, you don't need to share everything. He doesn't need to know, or you don't need to know his bank account information or things like that, because y'all ain't there yet. But if y'all in the same house, using the same electricity and paying, you know, paying rent, you know, sure, I think you should put, because eventually you're getting there. So, you know, you might as well start.
I agree with Lady Doc. If you're under one roof, I think you should, you know, start, you know, get in that mode. Especially if you know this is gonna go, you know, be long term. You know, it's gonna, you know, eventually, you know, end up in marriage. I think you start, you know, getting in that mode. But if you're not living under the same roof, you know, she shouldn't know your password to your phone and nothing like that. You know, she don't need to know that information. But yeah, everything else
married.
I know, but I'm saying if they wasn't living together, she don't need to know the password.
I feel like that came from something about knowing the password.
No.
I think that's something else.
No.
Something else is going on.
No, I'm just saying, you know, we answering the question. I didn't, you know. Okay, next question.
Next question.
How do you get your partner to be on the same level as you?
Well, it depends on what level you're talking about. If you're talking about in a relationship, if you're talking about financially, if you're talking about commitment, I mean, it just depends on what type of level you're talking about. But it all goes back to communication. You got to talk to your partner and let him know. You know, y'all got to get on the same page. Tell him what you want and what you expect, and he needs to tell you what he wants and expect, and y'all come together and compromise and figure it out.
As mature, I agree. As a mature couple, you know, that's in a relationship, if you see one person is going in this direction and it's a positive direction, automatically, you know, both of y'all should be going that direction. So that's something that just, you know, comes naturally. You know, if you see this person, you know, going this way and this other person is staying, you know, in this, you know.
Remember that episode on Good Times when Florida wanted to go back to school, and then James didn't want her to go, and James said, and he went to that bar, and his friend said, I'm going this way, and she going that way, you know, and James thought about it, and he was like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. Then he decided to go to school, too.
Yeah.
Good example.
You know, and she's right about that, but ever since I talked about her natural hair, she's brought up, y'all see how she brought up Florida and James?
That's because we watch Good Times.
Yeah, we do.
All the time.
But at the same time, yeah, if you see one person in a relationship going this direction that's positive, you should jump on that bandwagon. Y'all both should be going that direction, you know. But that's just, you know, common sense in a mature relationship, you know.
True.
So.
True.
Next question.
Okay, this is the last question. If you are in a relationship with someone and you have friends of the opposite sex, the friends are someone you've known for a long time. Your partner feels these friends are more than friends. I'm constantly explaining and trying to make my partner understand that they are just my friends. Do I just let my partner believe what they want to believe, or do I stop being friends with them to please my partner?
This goes back to a previous video that we made. Childhood friends are going to be childhood friends, whether they're the same sex or opposite sex, you know. And for me and Lady Doc, you know, we accept and, you know, we'll, you know, I ain't gonna say allow that, but we understand that, you know. It's just the new friends that's of opposite sex.
No new friends.
Yeah, cause like Lady Doc said, and it made a lot of sense, you don't know their motives. But if you have to convince your significant other that these friends are just friends, me personally, don't do that. You shouldn't have to convince no one that you're not doing anything wrong, you know. Cause I'm sure that person has some, you know, childhood friends that they, you know, might keep in touch with every once in a while. Although you might talk with your friends more often than they do, you know. That's just how things go. But I wouldn't break my back trying to convince my significant other that they're just friends, you know. But at the same time, if you know a friend of yours that's of an opposite sex that was trying to do something that wasn't right, that had other motives, that was trying to, you know, holler at you,
slide in.
Yeah, you know, you take that upon yourself to cut them off, you know, block them, get rid of them, you know, delete them or unfollow them. But don't try too much to convince your significant other that they're just, you know, friends.
I agree with you, probably like 98% or whatever, because I'm not gonna let any outsider come between my relationship with my husband. If my husband feels some type of way about someone and it's causing a problem between us, then they out of here regardless. That's just me. Now, I'm not saying this is how I am. I'm not gonna, you know, now this is, but I don't really have no friends that's just I would keep from him, or I just think that you should, if your significant other think that there's a problem, allow all y'all to be friends. You shouldn't just have friends that's not your significant other's friend either. I understand that may be your childhood friend, but something is causing your significant other to think more, that is more. Something had to happen or something for them to feel like that, because if that's like, you know, your female friend, she was your friend before I met you. you know, whatever. But I never thought anything more because you introduced me as who I am, and now we're all friends. You know, she talked to me, I talked to her, you talk, you know, so it goes that way. But if you have separate friends that your significant other can't be friends with or don't, and they feeling some type of way about that person, it ain't worth it. You know, it must be something else. If y'all can't all become friends as, you know, a group of friends. That's what I think. You know, so
I agree with you on that.
So I'm not gonna let any outsider come between us. So, you know, I'm not gonna keep, you know, oh no. You know, I'm just gonna, if it's bothering you, if there's someone that you feel some type of way about and it's bothering you and it's making you feel some type of way, then they out of here. You know, because you're gonna always come first before them, you know, but at the same time you're not a jealous person, and I know. But if that was the case, if you were, you know, they're out here. Anyway, I hope that answered your question.
But before we end this, we want to do a good shout out.
Alrighty, we want to shout out to God's Armor. They provided these shirts for us. I want y'all to take the time out, look up the verse, see what it means, and we'll leave the Instagram name where you guys can purchase these shirts at. We do appreciate it, and thank you guys for tuning in. We out. Peace.